welcome everybody to the second part of my huge rant about the last episode of Star Trek Discovery Season 2. Well, I don't know what to think about Discovery. I can't even tell how much I was excited back in 2015 when I first heard that CBS is preparing a new Star Trek show, which should premiere in 2016 for the 50th anniversary. My excitement dropped drastically after I read that the showrunner is supposed to be Alex Kurtzman. How to say it politely? I have nothing against him as a person. He seems like a really nice guy from all of the interviews I've seen with him and all of the behind-the-scenes material, so this is not meant to be as an attack on him or any of the other people involved in the show. But there is something very weird going on in society right now. If you don't like something, you are labeled a troll or a toxic man-baby. If you dare to say something negative about women, you are labeled as a sexist or a misogynist. If you dare to say something negative about the work of some non-white people, you are immediately labeled as a racist. What I'm trying to say is that if it's not absolutely obvious to some people, I have nothing personal against any of these people. I have very strong objections to their work. And I don't even have anything against the actors or actresses, I just hate the characters they play. So what I'm going to say about Alex Kurtzman will not be very nice, but it's nothing personal. I have seen almost every single thing which had his name attached to it, and absolutely every single thing was shit. Everything. I have never seen anything good coming from him. Yes, that includes the JJ movies. I think that the two movies he co-wrote were shit. But at the same time, his movies tend to usually make a lot of money, which is probably the reason why he's still having work. So, as time went by and more people were announced, people like Akiva Goldsman, another seriously shitty writer, my expectations went down drastically. In other words, I expected nothing from this show, but still after seeing the pilot, I was horrified how bad it is. But I was trying to convince myself that it's just me. I mean, all of the media say that Discovery is a huge success, so it must be a problem with me, right? I mean, I must be the problem. There is nothing wrong with the show. So I was willing to give it a chance. I was trying to convince myself that it's not as bad as it looks, and that even though I don't like it, I will definitely like it when I watch it for the second time. My plan from day one was to do short, spoiler-free videos first, and a detailed breakdown of each episode later. And then, after season 1 ended, I realized one thing. I don't want to watch it again. Maybe I should first clarify that I'm a person who watches Star Trek in chronological order again and again and again, but I don't want to ever watch the show again. None of these episodes have any rewatch value for me. I have seen some of the episodes more than once, only because I was trying to turn my feelings into a script for these short videos, but it felt like work and not like a hobby. And one more thing. I have the original series on multiple formats. I bought some of the episodes on VHS, some of the episodes on DVD. Then I bought the full season DVD sets. And then I bought the first season on the HD DVD combo box set, even though I never had an HD DVD player. Then later I bought the Blu-ray set 3 times. The last time was the 2016 50th anniversary box. I have even bought other specific box sets, like for example the wonderful Roddenberry Vault box set. I have the animated series on DVD and on Blu-ray, not counting the episodes I taped off air, of course. I have some episodes of The Next Generation on VHS and I bought the whole show on DVD twice. I also bought it on Blu-ray, first time as the standard UK/USA releases, the second time as the German steelbooks, only to get the German-only extras and the better-looking packaging. I have DS9 and Voyager on DVD. I have Enterprise on both DVD and Blu-ray. I have all 13 movies on DVD and Blu-ray, yes, all of them, even the movies I consider to be shit, for example the Kelvin Timeline movies. You know what I have not bought and don't plan to? Star Trek Discovery. My moral principles don't allow me to give them any money. Thankfully, I live in a country where the show is available on Netflix, which means I can watch it for free. Season 2 started promising. Overall, the stories were slightly better, and they introduced one wonderful new character, Captain Pike. But still, they are filled with unlikable characters, magic instead of science, nonsensical plot lines and huge plot holes. And where are all the morals? Do you remember the times when Star Trek stories were short morality plays? You know, the reason why millions of people of both genders, all races, all religions, all political beliefs fell in love with the franchise? I miss the times. For a while I could say, well, at least we have the Orville, but even its second season is ending and we still have no confirmation if season 3 will happen or not. These are very sad days for old Star Trek fans like me who don't like where the franchise is heading. Season 3 of Discovery, if it happens, must change to win me back. Drastically. Yes, I said if. I know it was officially announced, but so was Star Trek 14. Being announced means nothing, and the last episode ended the story of not only the second season, but the whole series. They have to do some drastic changes. They should absolutely fire all writers, even though I hate to say something like that, and bring back some old talents. Season 3 is the last chance they get from me. The Picard show should air later this year, and I don't care. Which makes me sad. I don't know if I will watch it. I heard rumors Netflix is not going to be distributing it, and you know what? If not, I just don't care. Why? Because the same team which is behind Discovery is also behind the Picard show. I should be looking forward to it, instead I'm worrying how will they mess it up. Isn't it funny that back in 2005, when Star Trek Enterprise was cancelled, was the franchise in a much better condition than now, when they announced so many new series that I lost count? Anyway, get rid of the writers, hire some old talents, fire the designers and bring back people like Sternbach, the Okudas, or maybe even Andrew Probert. I would even fire the visual effects people and bring back somebody like Doug Drexler and his people. Maybe even go back to physical miniatures, but that will never happen. But the main thing they should do is rewrite the characters. It's not normal that I hate them all, especially Michael, who should be our main hero. Or you know what? Cancel Discovery and give us a Captain Pike Enterprise show, but again with completely different writers. Get somebody talented for God's sake. But anyway, how would I rate the last episode? Well, I liked two scenes, the corridor fight and the last one. I basically hated everything else. I don't really think it makes sense to even try to give it a numerical value. It should be somewhere around 1 out of 10. But anyway, now that Discovery has ended, at least the second season, I can finally return to my videos about the original series and the Next Generation. So, I apologize for this rant, for this slightly depressing video, and I thank you very much for watching. See you in a couple of days, probably during this weekend, with a video about the next episode of the original series. Thanks again and bye.